Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at all things related to career, finances, wealth, abundance, and income. Just a friendly reminder, Leo, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, the name that I'm hearing right away is Dan. Could be short for Daniel or Danielson. Please take it as it resonates. Dan. Now, right away here, you actually have a little bonus card that came in. So I do feel some of you are really working hard for some sort of accomplishment, achievement. You're working on bringing more stability to your income. I certainly see that. I mean, who's not, right? But this is about you doing things that are going to benefit you now and in the future, now and long term. For those of you that are self-employed, you may have an art field in the art and design. This could be home oriented. Some of you do work from home as well. And this is about organizing. A lot of you may actually be organizing a drawer, I'm getting here. It could be a drawer or a space where you do store papers. So it could be a file cabinet. It could be a drawer within your desk space. Or it could be a kitchen junk drawer as well. So organizing. Now, in the position here of the past, Leo, you have the gears a-rolling. This is about flowing, putting plans into action here, into motion, building something strong, solid, that's going to last for quite some time. That's going to bring in a sense of financial security to allow you to take the time off that you deserve. Some of you in the recent past may have been in a situation where you were able to maybe plan a vacation, take a little bit of time off, or you also were building something up, whether it's your own business. This is about you launching a new product or launching a new platform. If you work in the corporate world, I feel like it's important for you to feel like you're part of a team and working hard where everyone is trying to pull their weight. But there could have been specific people that weren't doing their fair share is what I'm getting here for you. But in the present energy of March, this is really wonderful because it's about you filling your cup. If you feel exhausted or overworked, overburdened, if you've really been grinding those gears and you're getting to the point of workaholism, take a time out. And this kind of was showing up in the Cancer reading. So if you have Cancerian placements, or maybe you're on that Cancerian cusp, you may want to check that reading out as well, because we have two options. We can either grind ourselves into the ground, right? Exhausting our mental, physical, spiritual, emotional energy, and we can actually manifest and create illness, or we can, what I like to call, watering our own garden. We can fill our cup up first, so therefore we have enough energy to do the things that we need to do, to not just survive, but we have a little bit extra, a little bit excess. So hopefully not just a little bit, Leo, but a lot. This is about you having an abundant, maybe bank account, or you having enough energy to spend time with your grandchildren. This can be about nurturing your goals, your ideas, your creative endeavors, taking care of business, but feeling fulfilled along the way. So putting your time, energy, and effort into things that are going to bring you happiness, not just, working until you feel exhausted. So I am sensing that some of you are choosing. It wouldn't be surprising to see a few choice cards showing up in your reading. I am getting strong Empress energy for you as well, Leo, but also that strength. That's you. It is about you choosing to step into your strength, to take a pause, step back, and really align yourself with your life purpose. You're asking yourself, is money all there is? Am I in this grind just to manifest money? There's got to be more, right? This is so much more. This is spiritual wealth. It is way more than money. It's about having a job that you love, whether it's a counseling job, whether it's coaching, mentoring, guiding, or whether it's something completely different. You're being divinely guided to move in a new direction, Leo. And I feel like your intuition is calling you to go for something deeper. I'm getting 8 of Cups, quite strong. Even Judgment card, which has been showing up for a lot of you, because you've been really putting the hard work and energy into it. Now, also, I'm getting some of you may be graduating a class, a course, a workshop, and that's going to allow you to work. I don't want to say work smarter, not harder. I've been saying it all along, but I feel like it's going to allow you to not grind so hard. You're still going to have to work, absolutely, but I feel like it may give you a little bit of wiggle room to continue growing and advancing so you can get to that point, if you're not already, get to that point, Leo, where you can regenerate additional income, where you can work smarter, not harder. The frame showing up as your little bonus card here is wonderful. So you may even see that 8 of Pentacles as well. Let's dive into your main energy and see what is going on for you. Career, finances, abundance, wealth. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're saying, don't hang on. Let that one come out. King of Wands. He is the entrepreneur. He is the one that wants to chase his destiny and his dreams, right? He is passionate, very goal-oriented, very driven. So a lot of you Leos out there, you're wanting to build your own affluence, your own success, your own dreams, right? You don't want to build someone else's forever. Eventually the goal may be to fill your own cup so much, but you may be doing what you're doing at this time to save, right? Save for money, to take care of the kids, whatever it is for you, but you have natural leadership abilities. And when this King of Wands shows up, he is, again, an entrepreneur, a business owner, a leader. He's an influencer. He is a motivational speaker. He's someone who's very warm and adventurous. And this is the energy that you want to be in, and you want to open that heart to chase those passions. There's some sort of knowledge gained I'm getting here as well, where something of the past may have taken a knock at your confidence, Leo. And that's why I'm seeing that strength, but you're stepping back into your power. And I feel it's going to happen here, not just in March, but it's going to be a process in 2023, because 7 is the global energy of 2023. And it's all about aligning yourself with that spiritual path, with that life purpose, whatever this is for you. So let's clarify the King of Fire, the Lovers. There's the choice card, Gemini. This is about making decisions from the heart. And that's what I'm feeling here. As I just said here, he has that heart space open to be able to manifest what he wants, right? To have that overflowing cup, to make choices that are going to benefit him now and long term. So even if you're doing something on the side right now, it has the energy to really grow into something beautiful long-term and to be quite abundant as well. So whatever this is here, this is your business. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of entrepreneurs here, or a lot of you who are wanting to work for yourself, not work for someone else, because you're getting to the point where, yes, at times it does feel mentally, physically, emotionally exhausting. It's draining you of your energy, and you're saying, what can I do in order to not feel run down, right? Because some of you may have in the past manifested illnesses, or it could have been you manifested stubbing your toe because Spirit was saying, slow down, right? Let's see what's challenging or showing up as maybe a block and how we can help you, Leo, overcome it. What do we have here? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups energy is all about soul contracts, important partnerships. Now, it's not in terms of love here. This is about loving what it is that you do. So I guess it is a term of love, but not in a romantic sense. It is about you partnering up with the right energy that's going to bring you from A to Z. But it's not a race. And that's very important for you to know, that something that you're dedicating yourself to and heading towards is where you want to be. Your inner world is going to start to reflect and match in your outer world. So again, if you've earned some sort of certification, it could be something huge. It could be you going off on your own, gaining a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree, but it could also be maybe a Reiki certification that'll allow you to open up a business, anything of that nature. Now, I'm not saying you need a certification or a degree. So many people get stuck within that label, within that system, right? And of course, to get a lot of jobs, you do need that. But I feel for a lot of you, what it is that you want to do, you don't necessarily need that certification. Okay, you may already have the experience. You may already have the background. And I feel like you have the skills within. Some of those skills cannot be taught, Leo. Communication skills, negotiation skills, people skills, those things cannot necessarily be taught. It's something that through experience, and that's what I feel, through experience, this King of Wands, he's warm, he's inviting, he is social, he puts himself out there, but he may have been afraid to get up on that podium or that stage when he was younger, right? He may not have always put himself out there to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is strength. It is beautiful. It is power. What vulnerability is not allowing social conditionings, familial conditionings, or hurt or fears or anything that tends to add layer upon layer of fears that hold us back from living our purpose, right? He is vulnerable enough to remove those layers, let the experiences and the challenges or the blocks move through him in order for him to stay in that heart place, in order for him to keep that heart open. And that's what you are learning. And the challenge at times is feeling a little disconnected with either your purpose. It could be disconnected with the relationships around you. Now, even though this is a career reading, this can affect all relationships in your life. The relationships with children, with friends, with lovers, right? With coworkers. And if you feel like you're constantly up against some sort of resistance or challenge at all times, take a look and see where you may feel a little bit disconnected at times. Now, I am sensing that you've been healing and working on some past trauma, and this is about rejection as well. Some of you have a fear of rejection because, again, whether it's family, social conditionings, maybe you've put yourself out there, you put your resume out there and it's been rejected, and it's causing you to get a little bit discouraged here. Those are layers upon layers that we tend to hang on to. We hang on to that rejection. We take it personally. We tend to tell ourselves, well, I'm not good enough for this position. They don't want to hire me, right? That is not the truth at all. You are worthy, Leo. You have what it takes to manifest what it is that you want here, right? It doesn't mean that we have to hang on to those layers of rejection, of failure, of not feeling good enough, because what happens is we can tend to bring up triggers from the past, from our childhood, from the relationship. So it all flows together. It's like a spider web, right? The financial sector can flow into the personal sector, into the relationships, into the career. So you find that it all flows together. And the Two of Cups here is about you coming back to you feeling connected to source. Some of you at times think, is this ever going to happen? Yes, it absolutely is, Leo. So keep on keeping. Keep on believing here. This is, again, way more than just wealth. The wealth is going to catch up with you if it hasn't already. Okay, this is about you putting that energy into you. Take a nap if you need to. Drink more water. Take a vacation. Take a mental health day. If you need time to just breathe and come back home and center with you, then allow yourself to do that, because that is the ultimate act of self-love. Okay, very powerful. Let's take a look at this Two of Cups showing up as the challenge. What do we have, Leo? Sometimes I get a little bit deep. Spirit definitely has a lot of messages coming in for you here. Let's take a look. The Emperor. Yeah. Sometimes these challenges and these resistance show up and they say, stop controlling, right? We don't have to control our circumstances at all times. Peel back some of those layers. Now, the Emperor can feel like you're being controlled by external influences. It can be feeling stuck because you want to build a sense of stability, but you're feeling so much instability because of what's going on around you, right? There could have been a disconnect from a boss or from someone of higher authority. Maybe you were fired. Maybe you were let go of a job. Maybe you quit, right? Or maybe you are a business owner and you're trying to find your way towards the top, but there is a little bit of disconnect here, right? This is time for you to take out, because some of you may be so focused, again, on this gear, this goal, whatever it is that you want to manifest, that we can actually push and block that away from us when we put out resume after resume after resume, or we are trying to bring in clients and doing everything, but it seems that every step we take is a failure, right? This is about just taking a step back. And sometimes that is the lesson in itself, to not take life so seriously. The emperor can be quite serious, right? He doesn't always have fun. And sometimes you'll even see that the fool shows up on the emperor to remind you to have fun along the way, to bring about a sense of innocence, childlike enthusiasm, to stay open. Children are not tainted by all of those layers. It starts to build up over time. And this is saying, come back home to you where you can connect, especially for those of you that have felt a disconnect. All right, let's see what's below you. What's the foundation? I feel I'm getting that strength energy again, but you are determined. You are definitely determined here to heal some things from the past. Absolutely. You have the 6 of water, 6 of cups. Some of you, this energy of taking a look at a couple of things I'm getting here. Taking a look at how past influences have shaped where you're at today. The foundation here can also be about what is it that you've always wanted to do since you were a child, right? But what kind of wounding, what sort of energy that has been difficult, that has held you back from those childhood memories, from making those, creating those? What is holding you back from a second chance here? Because you have this beautiful new opportunity coming in for you, right? Don't let those fears, those insecurities, those layers of conditioning hold you back. I don't care if you are 21 or if you are 81 years old. It's not a race. We chose to come here on life and have these experiences, right? The 6 of Cups says it's never too late to be what you always wanted to be. When the 6 of Cups shows up in your foundation, this is a second chance to relive that energy of innocence and freedom and liberation. You don't have to buy affection. You don't have to buy or gain someone's affection through working so darn hard that you're exhausting yourself. Remember what I said about pouring your cup out, but you don't have anything to pour, right? You want to focus on your dreams, not just someone else's. Let's take a look and clarify here. The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a very beautiful card about small acts of kindness, and I feel like it has to do with you, being kind to you. Queen of Inspiration. You have the King and the Queen. When it shows up in your foundation here, this is yin yang energy. That's what that 2 of Cups is, right? I mean, yes, it certainly can be external partnerships and connections and business contracts, important communication, absolutely. But what I'm feeling intuitively is the King and the Queen is you, bringing about the masculine and the feminine, creating that flow of balance and creating the receptivity and the action, creating reciprocity where you're able to finally feel that, that balance ultimately here. The Queen of Wands, she's powerful. She is confident. She's strong. She's creative. She's artsy. When she walks into a room, she lights up the joint. Other people look at her and they say, wow, not only is she beautiful, but she emits this energy of confidence, right? And it's not coming from a place of arrogance. It's that lighthouse energy where you can't help but be almost magnetized or entranced by the energy around her. When you are feeling in your power, Leo, this is you. You have the capability to really have all eyes turn to you, right? And this is about you being an influencer, you helping other people. Now, you may do this in your professional life, or you may have felt like you were not seen in the past. This may be a big part of your awakening, is being seen, using your throat chakra to communicate, to create. This is about you inspiring others to live their best lives, because you are living yours. And I feel like you are reenacting some childhood dreams that you've always wanted. Maybe you've always wanted to be an actress, a singer, a writer, a teacher, maybe a marine biologist, maybe an astronaut, right? It doesn't matter what it was. There's so many opportunities to dive into the childhood dreams, and sometimes they don't look the way we thought they would look, right? Sometimes it's about exploring and going beyond what our initial thought of what that looked like was. Open yourself up to new ways of being. Don't put yourself in a box, Leo. Let's see what's going on in the past. What is showing up here in the past that may still be affecting the present? Oh, okay, you do want that one for past. Thank you. We're going to hang on to the other ones. Oh, gosh, you have a bunch showing up here. Let's just take a look here and see how Spirit wants these placed. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yay. We got final outcome. Hasn't come out yet, so I'm excited to dive into the final outcome. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, needing to rest and retreat, overworking, and we talked about this in the beginning. This is about you needing to take some downtime. And like I said, if this reading resonates with you and you have any sort of Cancer in your chart, if you're dealing with a Cancer or you're on that cusp, you may want to check that out as well. Because same energy here. A lot of you are hustling. You're tired. You're exhausted. Four of Swords is ignoring signs of rest, or it can also be obsessing about something we want so bad that it pushes it away from us. And that's not our goal. We subconsciously do it unknowingly, right? And the Four of Swords is about backing away, just taking a step back for you to detach from the outcome. Maybe you've always wanted to do something for so long. You've set your mind to gaining, writing a book. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book and you thought that the only way you could do that is if you found a publisher. There are so many different ways, beautiful souls, to put your work out there, to speak, to use your throat chakra. You can nowadays self-publish a book. You can sell on Amazon. You do not have to wait for someone to help you make that move. And that may be part of the challenge. You feel like you can't do it on your own, and you absolutely can. And if you're not sure how to, do the research, right? You have the frame here. Educate yourself. You can do whatever you set out for, whether you're watching YouTube videos on how to become a success, how to open your own business, how to start a YouTube channel, how to go back to school. It doesn't matter if it's simple or if it is very, very difficult to do. You can do it. You have what it takes here. Let's take a look and clarify this Four of Swords. Some of you have got to the point where there was burnout, and it may have actually caused some mental distress. And that may have been, someone may have had to take a leave of absence. Okay, someone may have had to walk away from a situation because it was just too mentally exhausting or draining. Now you have quite a few cards that flew out. Just want to make sure that's all of them here. Okay, so we have the Five of Voices. So yeah, a lot of mental conflict. I feel like you are working on or have already disconnected because you go from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords. So you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. It is too exhausting for me in the past. So let's see what's happening. Page of Cups. Eight of Cups, the Star, so a lot of healing. You could have felt like an outsider, definitely toyed with your emotions, and King of Materials as well. Okay, so you may have found out some sort of news through the grapevine. I feel like it was news that wasn't the best for you, and it caused things to happen quite quick. So you may have been laid off or fired, or just you pretty much got to your end. What do they call it? You got to the end here. You couldn't keep it all in any longer. You may have exploded, or something may have happened that really triggered, and you said, I'm done, right? Your wit's end. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you got to your wit's end here, and it's actually allowing you to walk away. And that's that Eight of Cups I was feeling in the beginning, where walking towards something more fulfilling, filling your cup here, because whatever was going on in the past was draining your energy, and now you're walking towards, but there's a little bit of healing in the process, right? Some of you are walking towards fortune and fame, absolutely. But others of you as well, on your way towards this success, you got to peel back those layers, right? We got to be vulnerable. We got to take the core of a situation that has felt like rejection or hurt or pain in order for us to celebrate the successes that are coming in with the Three of Cups, in order for us to grow financially, but also to take the lessons and emotionally evolve. There's a lot of maturity here. Even though you may have felt like there was someone, whether it was you or someone you were dealing with, there may have been immature actions. I feel like someone really, someone can really see how their actions or their behaviors contributed to maybe a not so awesome situation here. Okay, but there's room for growth. There was definitely opportunities to heal from a situation here. So let's get to the juicy good stuff. I love the potential. Let's see what's coming up in your headspace. What are you working on manifesting, Leo? Oh yeah, there you go. There's the big old Buddha. Hello, synchronicity. You have Buddha showing up twice, 10 of cups. There's no such thing as coincidence here. This is life purpose. This is more than money. This is spiritual and emotional wealth. Emotional wealth for you to take care of business, do what you need to do, but feel fulfilled while you're doing it. So if those of you are spending your time hustling because you're building up a career and you're feeling excited about it, awesome. But make sure you stop and smell the roses along the way. Make sure you allow yourself, and as I say stop and smell the roses, I just noticed that there's 2 roses here. So yes, allow yourself to bask in that sunshine. Take breaks, take vacations, buy the ticket, spend time with family. Life isn't just a hustle here. And even though there may be an exciting new venture coming in that's going to fill your cup in ways that you could have never imagined, this is very exciting. Just allow yourself that downtime. And remember what that big message was. Have fun. For those of you that are taking life a little too seriously, go on YouTube and go to funny videos, funny animals, do some laughing yoga. Tell yourself a joke. Go on Google and print off a bunch of silly dad jokes or something like that that you can read and you're thinking, oh my gosh, but it makes you laugh. Tell someone else a joke. Get into that energy of big old belly laughs, okay? And that's going to shift up your energy in ways that you could have never imagined. Let's take a look here and clarify the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. I always love the headspace because a lot of you, because we have ascended, right? We have made a huge shift even towards the end of 2022 where a lot of us who aren't in alignment with what it is that we want, I feel like you are taking off in a big, big, big way here and you're aligning with your soul's purpose. So yes, good job. Queen of Voices, Queen of Swords energy. She's someone who is based on integrity. She has a built-in BS detector. She's going to say it like it is, call it out like it is, but there's no stopping her from her success. I feel like this is someone coming in here, Leo, where it could be someone who's straight up to the point. It could be a journalist. It could be a police officer, a teacher, a mentor, someone maybe even in the law or legal field, but they're not going to sugarcoat things. But I feel like they're here to deliver some sort of news that you've been wanting. Yes, I love it. I love it. I mean, this could be a mom. It could be a sister. It doesn't have to be female, but it's certainly someone who doesn't let their emotions get in the way of what their work is. Okay. And she's going to do that here, but I feel like it's with a smile. So she's happy for you as well. So I like this. Now let's take a look and see what's coming in the near future. There's your new beginning. This is so beautiful, Leo. I love this. All your hard work paying off here. This is all about you taking that leap of faith and you're willing to embrace the unknown because you know that you've got nothing to lose, right? This is about you saying yes to opportunities that show up. This is about you taking on that risk. In order to get the biscuit, you need to risk it, right? So this is about you saying yes to the opportunities coming in or the ones that you are creating and manifesting. Because you can see here that there's a horn. So I feel like you are... This is like a trumpet energy. So I feel like there's some sort of loud award or maybe you're announcing some sort of... either retirement or a new business idea. There's something you're putting out there. And I was going to say here, tooting your own horn, but it's not in an egotistical way. It's an exciting way because it's something that is exciting. And sometimes it's darn okay to toot your own horn. You got to do that from time to time. Say, yes, I am so grateful for this accomplishment. I am so grateful that I have worked hard for this certification. I am so grateful that I just organized and cleaned my entire laundry room in 2 hours. Whatever it is for you, it's okay to be in that energy. Maybe you were taught that it's not okay to share your successes, okay? Or maybe you're keeping it to yourself. Regardless, acknowledge it, okay? If for anyone, for yourself first and foremost, and if you want to share it, I feel like you're being heard. You're being heard here. This is beautiful. Let's clarify the Fool. What do we have here for Leo, please? What do we have for Leo? Seven of Cups. Because you have this new beginning here, this is all about you having so many different paths on your way to abundance, right? This is about you having success everywhere you turn and look after a time of feeling like maybe you didn't have as many options. You may get, if you're looking to put your resume out there, you may get 3 calls in 1 week and you're saying, whoa, that is the most amount of action I've had in the last 3 months. If you are a business owner, you may have felt uninspired or just felt writer's block or not creative for months. And then all of a sudden it hits you like a wave, right? And you're thinking, whoa, this is it. I just had an aha moment. And then, an hour later you have another one. So I feel like there's a gust of energy showing up here and it's really, really powerful. And it's going to allow you to open yourself up and say yes to these opportunities in front of you. Beautiful. All right, let's see how you're feeling. Because, you have this 10 of Cups here, so you must be feeling pretty darn good. Yeah, you're coming out of an energy of feeling lack, right? This 5 of Cups energy is all about you allowing yourself in the past to mourn, to feel disappointed, right? You've been rejected here. You have the 4 of Swords. You've been overworked, overburdened. You've been obsessing about a situation, but you're saying, you know what? I threw myself a pity party for long enough. Now it's time to get back on the bandwagon after, of course, a time of R&R. Make sure that you allow yourself to pause, to reflect. For some of you, maybe you're going on vacation. That's the rest that you need. For some of you, taking a mental health day. Taking some time to meditate more, really getting into this energy of abundance with this 10 of Cups. This 10 of Cups is about unconditional and emotional love and wealth. It is about good fortune, peace, bliss, serenity. Taking that downtime in order for you to finally get up out of this energy of, loss or disappointment so you can see the beauty of what's coming in, to enjoy the magic in life, to say yes to this new beginning. So after a time of a little bit of hardship, there's a new blessing coming in. I feel it's almost, I don't want to say in disguise, a blessing in disguise here, but it's something you have been wanting. I will say that. What do we have to clarify here? The 5 of Cups, 2 of Inspiration. Yeah, you've been planning. You've been really trying to plan and get yourself up out of this. And you can see here that there's a telescope and she's looking beyond and she's wondering, okay, when is this going to happen? Can I actually move forward, or am I going to stay stuck in this indecisive energy or needing to expand? What is my vision? So you're getting clear, and that's actually going to help you move out of this 4 of Swords energy here, where in order for you to get clear and get back on track, there is a pause, there is a reset, and then you're going to head straight towards that Fool. I love this. So what's going on in your environment? 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, synchronicities, the right people coming in at the right time. 3s are all about advancement. They're about creativity. They're about harmony and union. So even though the 2 of Cups is showing up as a disconnect, I feel like it's a disconnect with yourself personally. But when the 3 of Pentacles shows up in your environment, this is all about cooperation. This is about working together to create something that is quite beautiful. This can also be you wearing many different hats. Maybe you play many different roles. If you are a business owner, maybe it's you learning new things about your business, being in the front lines and behind the scenes. And you're learning more about the roles that you play, or you're inviting other people in to help you grow and expand. Perhaps there is a specific area that you're not sure how to get past or how to grow. Maybe it's marketing. Maybe it's social media. Perhaps it is website design. Maybe it is Canva. Canva could be the partnership, right? It's some sort of collaborations that you're putting out there. You're putting your feelers out there and saying, I'm ready to collaborate. I'm ready to plan because I can see clearly, but I'm open to how I receive, right? You're open. There's the key. Being open, because even though there's a sense of detaching from the outcome, you're stepping outside of that box that you may have put yourself in, and you're saying, I don't have to do everything by myself. I don't have to be disconnected where I feel like the whole world against me, right? You are finally feeling a part of something greater here. So really powerful energy, Leo. Let's take a look and clarify. Ace of Voices. Beautiful. There's a truth bomb. This is all about you having that light bulb moment, right? It is about clarity, conversations, communications coming in here. If there were any people who weren't pulling their weight, I'm getting here cutting the cord. So what that means is if you had hired someone to help you, but they weren't doing the right job, I feel like you're either getting clear, getting on the same page and saying, this is what I need, this is what I expect. If they're not doing it, or if you've given them chance after chance, I feel like you are cutting the cord, and that doesn't make you a bad person, right? Doesn't make you a monster, Leo. It just says that you are putting the right people in the right seats to help your business grow or to help your career blossom. Okay, very powerful. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. 9 of Wands. Your hopes are that you can stay determined and not give up, right? The 9 of Wands here is about you being that wounded warrior. I find a lot of people get this card, a lot of people, because we've chose to come here on earth in a very, very important time in history. For one, the fact that your soul came here right now is pretty huge in itself. And for two, there's a lot that you are uplifting, right? You're uplifting the vibrations of the planet, and the soul is calling you to do things in a new way, right? With this Buddha energy. This is about you being able to spread that happiness, that joy, that magic, that love. Don't give up, right? The 9 of Wands energy is about spiritual strength, discipline, and persistence. The fear is, what if I give up? What if I throw in the towel? What if this is too damn exhausting, right? You have what it takes to keep on going. You're going to get to that finish line. Remember, it's not a race, but take time for you. Fill your own cup first. Let's take a look and clarify the 9 of Wands, please, for Leo. What do we have? 9 of Wands. The Star. Yeah, heal that stuff. Heal it. Feel it, heal it, deal with it. As I always say, when we heal ourselves, we heal the planet. So also, some of you are rising to fame. Some of you, this is stardom. Some of you, this is being in the spotlight, Leo, and that's okay. The second portion of your life, these stars are aligning, and take a look at that. You have her holding the stars right there. There's your confirmation that you're going to get to that destination that you seek, whatever that big goal is for you. Yeah, it may not happen in the month of March here, but you're going to see physical evidence that you are on the right path. Let's take a look at the final outcome for Leo, March 2023. What do we have for Leo? Final outcome, Spirit. You definitely have that new beginning showing up here for you. Okay, you do want that one as well. We have the High Priestess. I love the High Priestess. This is all connected to your intuition, and I'm going to talk about her before we dive into this. I don't want to say the real final outcome, but the main one here. When you have the High Priestess, your intuition is really guiding you at this time. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team, your higher knowing, basically. I mean, you have this Buddha energy. And this is about you listening to that pull that's been tugging and tugging and tugging and tugging, where it's finally getting louder and louder, where you cannot ignore it, Leo. You cannot ignore it, and that's why she's here. If there are any truths coming up here, this is about you getting honest about your path, about the direction you want to go. And let's take a look at the outcome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost want to cry for you. 10 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles with the Fool, with the King of Fire, with the, let's see here, 2 of Cups. I mean, you can't get any better than this. This is beautiful energy here. 10 of Pentacles is about you leaving a legacy behind. Not out of pride, but it's because you chose to come here and help shift and change the energy and the lives of people, right? One person at a time, but you're going to reach so many more than you could have ever realized. When this 10 of Pentacles, and I'm getting emotional talking about this for you because I'm getting that strong pull. Now, if your heart chakra, I would love for you just to take a moment, Leo, take your right hand and just place it over your heart. Take your left hand and place it over. And I want you to just feel the energy of that heart flow. And if you are feeling that heat, that stir, that if you're feeling emotional, this is absolutely for you. 10 of Pentacles is about stability, financial security, abundance, long-term growth, right? It is about you being able to care for and nurture those that you love. Take vacations, visit with them, heal some of the childhood wounding, heal some of the debt. Not some of it, all of it. If you have debt that you thought you were never going to get out of, you will. Okay, you will. Very powerful. Oh my gosh, Leo, I love this reading for you. Let's take a look and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. For those of you that are interested in any of the decks that are used during your reading or any above, you can find all of this information in the description box below. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I love this. You have loyal heart. This is the one I'll read for you, but this is also the tribe. This is about coming back home to you. And I think I said that about 16 times. It's about you feeling a sense of connection. And that's the challenge for you, right? A sense of belonging, a sense of you're making a difference in the world. Leo, I am here as the channel, as the tool to let you know that you absolutely are. You are part of something so much greater. So when you feel disconnected, come back home to you because you are a part of that infinite source, right? You are like that droplet in the ocean. You are important and there are people here who want to support you. Stay loyal to what you want. Stay loyal to your heart. It's card 35. We also have 8. Now, some of you may be 35. You may have a birthday on the 3rd, the 5th, or the 8th. And you actually have 3 and 5 equals 8. And then this equals 8. There's that strength energy I was feeling in the very beginning for you as well. So I'm just going to pull up the loyal heart. And it says, your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form and reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time, Leo, for joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. Oh my gosh, I love this. I got huge heart energy coming in here. I am going to read to you the 8 as well while we're here, while we pulled it here. But this is all about community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, which we talked about here in the past. This is about like-minded connections, a sense of family, knowing your place in the world. And the prosperity message, Leo, is this. Whenever you are in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest, even if what manifests is small. It is a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There is also another meaning of this card. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. Ooh, I got full body goosebumps. So yes, we talked about literally you playing different roles. There's that 3 of Pentacles showing up, collaboration, partnerships, but also you taking that time to disconnect here, taking time to rest and recuperate, but also knowing that you have purpose. Hello, Buddha energy. It literally says life purpose. So I love the synchronicities taking place here in your reading. All right. So at this time, Leo, we're going to get a few messages from the animals. And I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you, Leo, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors. or one that's crossed over, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Leo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I drop one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, these animals are absolutely amazing. Guess what we have here? We have Wombat Spirit. Be at home. Hello, tribe. We've just talked about this here. So be at home within yourself. Be authentic. Chase those dreams. Some of you may be 68. You may be 59. You may be 57. Or there may be very big shifts around those ages for you as well. So make sure that you listen to the message of the tribe. Next, we have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So you may even have a birthday on the 4th. As well as the 8th. But I am feeling here that you are being fearless and bold. That's what the Fool is all about, right? That King of Wands, in order for him to get to that 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, I mean, he has to push through the fears in order to get to the other side. And that's what you're doing here. It doesn't mean that fears do not exist, Leo. It means that you're willing to stand in your power. This is the Emperor energy, card 4, which is all about bringing in that energy of playfulness as well, but bringing in the stability that you seek, but having fun along the way. Next, we have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Yes, this is about infinite possibilities. This is your birthright. You have what it takes to create unlimited abundance, unlimited opportunities. And I feel like you are. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I mean, that is that energy combined and wrapped up in a pretty bow. All right. Lastly, Squirrel Spirit. The key is believing in yourself, right, Leo? This is all about you believing that you are worthy of this. Your thoughts create your reality. Your beliefs create your reality. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. One of my favorite quotes by Wayne Dyer, believe in yourself because you have what it takes here to succeed. You have what it takes to maybe even stock some of these nuts away for a rainy day, or to save for your retirement, or to liberate yourself, work from anywhere in the world. So beautiful energy coming in here. I'm loving where your reading is turning, where it's going. Leo, last but not least, let's get a message from the crystal spirits and see which gemstone, mineral, crystal, or fossil can help you manifest abundance in the month of March. You have Smithsonite, card 51. You may be 51 or have a birthday on the 5th, 1st, or 6th. Let's take a look here. Smithsonite, very interesting. I'm not even familiar with this one, I must say, but I'm getting a very powerful glow of clarity here. And this is all about rebirth. It's about rebirth from chaos. It is about evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles to grow. And the prosperity message, Leo, is this. Every creature on earth experiences growth spurts. Could you be in one now? Could it be that the ups and downs in your sense of prosperity reflect that you are maturing into someone new? One who is more comfortable with the fluctuations of wealth in the outer world because you have become more at peace with the natural flow of abundance and prosperity within. We invest in and plant seeds. We nourish and tend. We harvest and enjoy the bounty that is ours. And then we start all over again. Hello, Fool energy, Leo. Have faith in the cycle, for the support of the universe, your ally in co-creation, is the firm foundation beneath you. Feel encouragement from the universe being conveyed to you at this time. Smithsonite Spirit's message is this. You have what you need in this moment, and more is coming to you. So breathe. This crystal, Smithsonite, if you use it during meditation, whether you you have this crystal, or you can just use your mind's eye to really tune into the vibration or energy of smithsonite. This can actually help you with calming emotions. It comes in a wide range of colors, each with a slightly different vibration, but all of them working directly on the emotional body. So if that's something you struggle with, Leo, it can bring you peace and serenity. It also allows us to disconnect from specific perceptions and explore different perspectives, which we talked about. I just said that Wayne Dyer quote. So those of you that have a difficult time with perspective, especially if you tend to maybe live in the past a little bit at times, or if you're having a hard time shaking up some of those limiting conditions or beliefs that may have been solidified since childhood, this stone can help you do that. So very beautiful reading, Leo. I certainly hope this resonates. A lot of wonderful, juicy, magical things coming in for you. Yes, there's a timeout here, needed, required. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Thank you so much for tuning in, Leo. Lots of love.